If you like fall fragrances just as much as I do, I have 5 fragrances here that's all affordable and they smell amazing. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Making It Make Sense. I'm back again with another video. So this segment, we're gonna talk about 5 fall fragrances that I'm gonna have in rotation that I think that you will like just as well as I do. So starting up, we're gonna talk about, from the house of French Avenue, Vulcan Sable. Vulcan Sable is a interpretation of a Stefan Lucas fragrance by the name of Sandan. Me personally, I haven't smelled that fragrance, but I smelled this. And when I tell you this fragrance right here, it's drugs. The type of environment I would wear this is more like a date night fragrance, cigar lounge, pretty much anywhere where you want somebody to smell you. This fragrance, this has a very strong woody, vanilla, ambery scent. Me personally, when you first spray it, it gives it like this whiskey type of vibe. The whole thing is not whiskey, so don't get turned off by that. But if you like dark, dense fragrances, you're 100% going to love this, I promise you. I'm gonna have the notes in the top, like I always do, so you can read them yourself. On my skin, I get about 10 hours of this fragrance. Yes, you heard me, 10. So if you like long-lasting fragrances, you're gonna love this. Vulcan Sable. So coming up next, we have a fragrance from the house of French Avenue. We have Spectre Wraith. Now, Spectre Wraith is the dupe clone interpretation to Killian's Black Phantom. I have Spectre Wraith and I have Black Phantom. Now, I know a lot of people with the trained noses are gonna say, oh, you know, slightly different, but I don't smell the difference. But as far as Spectre Wraith, you got this warm, spicy accord, it's woody, sweet, you know, in the dry down, you got this coffee accord. Now, the coffee accord is not prominent, but you can smell it there. It's dark. Like this is, to me, I usually wear this in the winter, like when it's cold out, but you can get away with this in the fall. But again, I like this fragrance. You know where I'm gonna have the notes at for this fragrance? It says it has a rum accord. Now, I don't smell rum. I definitely smell that coffee. I smell that patchouli. You get a hint of that vetiver. This is an amazing scent. To me, this is sexy. This is sexy date night scent. Your wife, girlfriend, significant other is going to love this fragrance, I promise you. On my skin, this lasts same as the one before, about 10 hours. And if you spray it on clothes, all day. I never really understood why people always say they want fragrances to smell like 12, 13 hours, things like that. If you think about it, you're going on a date for maybe 3 to 4 hours at the most, you know what I'm saying? So you don't want fragrances to just be lasting forever. I mean, it's to each his own. I'm not here to argue that, but me personally, just give me 4 hours, I'm straight. Spectre Wraith. So up next, we got from the house of Lattafa, we have Qaa'ed. This is a warm, spicy, leathery cinnamon. I mean, you got your oud in here, a little bit of powder in here. As far as like the whole vanilla aspect, you smell that a lot in the dry down. And also, don't let me forget to remind you that this fragrance literally cost me 20 bucks off of Amazon. Just think about it, 20 bucks, and it smells fire. And look how big this bottle is. This is like, I think 100 ml, if I'm not mistaken. It's a huge bottle. It's gonna last you forever. The smell, as far as the longevity goes, I get about a good 10 hours on this as well. Now, granted, it's not a mind-blowing fragrance, you know, it's literally just a dumb reach, something that you can wear on an everyday basis in the colder weather. I like this fragrance. It's a interpretation of a Issey Miyake fragrance. As far as the notes go, you already know I'm gonna have them, so you can give it a shot. Check them out if you want to. From the house of Lattafa Qaa'ed. So up next, we have a fragrance that I really consider for the OGs. But this is not for the younger crowd, no discrimination. So up next, we have Explorer Platinum by Mont Blanc. Now, Explorer Platinum is a woody, ozonic, aromatic, slightly spicy scent. Definitely a signature scent worthy. this is more of a mature scent. I get a good maybe 7 to 8 hours out of this fragrance. I definitely get compliments from older people with this fragrance. I'm gonna have the notes right here like I always do, or here, however, I'm gonna have them up. This fragrance, to me, this is a great designer scent. Whoever made this fragrance made a masterpiece, in my eyes. I don't know if anybody out there has smelled this. I wouldn't say blind by it, you know, try to sample out and see how you like it. Now granted, not a lot of people won't like it. To me, to my nose, this is phenomenal. From the house of Mont Blanc, we got Explore Platinum. Now, last but not least, now again, this is no particular order. I'm just bringing up 5 fragrances that I'm going to wear this fall in my little rotation. Now, granted, I got a whole plethora of fragrances that I'm probably going to, you know, reach for here and there that's not going to be in this video, in future videos, but just not this one. So what we have up next is from the house of Lattafa. Again, this is a cheap fragrance and this smells great. I mean, the quality in this is just phenomenal. We got Jasoor. Now, Jasoor is a dupe of Valentino, Coral Fantasy. Jasoor in the opening, they have an apple note. Now, for some reason, I personally like the Valentino better because that apple note in that beginning. Now, granted, we're not wearing the top notes throughout the day because it all has to dry down. And once it dry down, it smells a lot similar, but that top note, totally different. Now, it's the apple in here, but it's not that apple that's in Coral Fantasy. The apple that's in this one from Fragrantica says it's a green apple. This is a lot sweeter. I love this fragrance. That's the only reason why I bought Jasoor, because I definitely want to give that fragrance a rest. Now, it says it has apple on the top, has bergamot, cardamom, lavender, tobacco, geranium, and then the bottom notes, you got the tonka, the leather, patchouli, and the vetiver. Now, just smelling the cap, you're not gonna smell the dry down. You're mostly gonna smell the top note. If I had to rate this from a scale of 1 to 10 compared to Coral Fantasy to me is a 10. Hands down. I'm not really, like I told you, I'm not really a big designer fan. Like, that is fire as far as Valentino. Now, Jasoor, to me, from a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give Jasoor about a 7.8. Please don't get discouraged from what I'm saying. Get your nose on this, and this is a daily driver for sure. Fat Boy Finesse talked about this, and I said, you know what? I like his nose. I like his decisions on fragrances, and I chose to go with it. And when I bought it and I got it, I said, they was right. It smelled just like Coral Fantasy. Not 100% exact, especially in the opening, but that dry down, which everybody needs to be 100% focused on, I can see why. So again, I love this fragrance and I'm going to be wearing this fragrance, so I can definitely save the juice on my Coral Fantasy. On my skin, this lasts about 8 hours. This is a great fragrance. That's the only reason why I put this in my, you know, my whole fragrances for the fall. And yeah, we're gonna rock out with this one. So I hope you like it just as much as I do. We have from Lattafa Jasoor. So there you have it. Those are my 5 fragrances that I'm gonna have in rotation for this fall. And I'm gonna have every last fragrance that I mentioned today in this video in my description. But again, this your boy, Mr. Making It Make Sense. I appreciate you. Peace.